Halstead Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
Welcome inside Oak Grove High School here on a Monday evening in Fargo. Josh Boyka with you on your live event. Welcome aboard as we bring you in on our Irie Insurance pregame show. Get the insurance protection you want with the customer service you deserve at Irie Insurance. They cover it all from home, auto, crop, commercial, and benefits insurance. Go to IrieINS.com to get a free quote. As we get the scoreboard back running here at Oak Grove, we are getting set for Region 1 basketball coming up. It is the Grovers and Jaguars this evening in Region 1 play. When these teams saw each other earlier in the season last month, you get Oak Grove on January the 6th heading into Northern Cass and dropping 70 points on the Jaguars, which to this point in the season is the highest mark that a team has scored against Northern Cass. So we'll see if the Grovers offense is up to the test after they come off of a loss against number 2 ranked in State Central Cass. The Squirrels were at 81 points through 3 quarters against Oak Grove last Friday. So it's time for the Grovers to have a rebound performance here at home. When we come back, we'll take a look at some of our keys to the game. We'll hear from both of our coaches and more on our Irie Insurance pregame show.
What's going on today?
I've got a planter in the shop, and I had the guys from Agassiz Precision Ag come over and do an inspection.
You upgrading systems, or are you working on maintenance?
Both, actually. We walked some fields last summer and found areas where we can improve. So we are installing Delta Force and some new opening discs.
Yeah, I bet we're in the same boat. I should give them a call.
Yep, they will come out and look over the planter with you and put a plan together. They are the guys I go to for answers.
Agassiz Precision Ag, your local precision planting dealer. Give us a call at 701-636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
Are you looking for the perfect hardwood for your next winter project? Cywick Lumber and Hardware in Hillsboro has exciting news. Hardwood is now available in the Red River Valley only at Cywick. Whether you're a crafter, woodworker, or hobbyist, they have what you need to make your project. Choose from 3 convenient thicknesses and a beautiful variety of woods: red oak, cherry, white oak, hard maple, walnut, hickory, and poplar. Get started on your next masterpiece with the help of Cywick Lumber and Hardware, Hillsboro.
Partnership is a way of life here in the Northland. It's about pitching in to help our neighbors, making lending decisions locally, honoring long-term commitments to farmers, Main Street businesses, teams, schools, and rural communities. We're more than just a bank. We're a community partner, working constantly and diligently to enrich the lives of everyone we serve. Bank North, always true.
Red River Valley winters are demanding. The expert heating and plumbing technicians at Bears Home Solutions will keep your home warm, dry, and comfortable all winter long. When winter's chill is in the air,
you need a Bear in there.
Check out bearshomesolutions.com.
Welcome back on our Irie Insurance pregame show. As let's take a look at some of our nuggets and tips to tonight's game. We'll look back at the most recent performances that I was able to see these couple of teams. Northern Cass took on Mayport CG in a doubleheader, a guys-girls doubleheader last week. And Northern Cass, the guys, were able to come out on top 65-54 in the end. And they did it by holding Mayport CG to just a singular field goal in the entire fourth quarter. And only one three-point make in the half for the Patriots there, too. The Northern Cass defense locks down, allowing just 8 points in the fourth quarter, en route to a comeback of double-digit proportion after being down 8 at the half. And the way was led by Hudson Rachel with 25 points for Northern Cass. He was followed up by Parker Zeski, 15 and 13 for Brooks Crockett, the 3 double-digit scores for Northern Cass. Our fun fact about Northern Cass tonight, in all of their wins this season, which they are 9-4 on the year, not one time when they have won has the opponent scored 55 points this year. So that's kind of the magic number for Northern Cass. Can they hold Oak Grove to that mark after allowing 70 to them earlier this year, which is the highest point total that they have allowed so far? They allowed 69 the next game out to Wahpeton, but apart from those 2 games, it's been very stout defense played by Northern Cass this year. They're coming off of back-to-back wins, and in fact are winners of 5 of the last 6 games, with wins against Valley City, Carrington, and Lisbon, with a loss to HCV after that, but then 2 more wins. The Mayport CG win we just mentioned, and then Drayton Valley Edinburgh, they win at home 62-51. They play the first of 3 straight road games now at Oak Grove. Then they'll be at Valley City, at Midway, Minto for their next 3 contests. The Oak Grove Grovers sit in 3rd place at 7-6 on the standings this point in the season, at 4-2 within the region, trailing just the Squirrels and the Kindred Vikings for 1st and 2nd. We'll break now, and when we come back, we'll hear from our pregame interviews. Kyle Card is up next.
For the last 25 years, Carlita Dietz at Berkshire Hathaway Home Services Premier Properties has been serving the real estate needs of Fargo-Moorhead and the surrounding communities. Whether you're buying, selling, or investing, Carlita is ready to help you evaluate the market and make the right choice for you. Take the first step into selling into your next home by calling Carlita Dietz at Berkshire Hathaway Home Services Premier Properties at 701-367-5918. Experienced, confident, qualified. Carlita Dietz.
Youth basketball is back, and it's time to play for a purpose. The Grover Athletic Club Winter Classic tips off February 28th and March 1st at Oak Grove Lutheran School in Fargo. Every team gets 3 full-court games guaranteed, with great competition and later start times for out-of-town teams. Best of all, your team helps support Grover Athletics, funding equipment and opportunities for student athletes across all sports. Sign your team up today at groverathletic.club.com.
Growers, prepare your fields and yields against the wet conditions today and beyond with the Drain Tile Project from Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. Drain tiling will improve and increase your yields and land values for years to come. Chad's Excavating provides free detailed estimates, and with over 40 years of combined success, they provide professional installation and service. Call Chad today to prepare for your future and any questions that you might have. That's Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, helping farmers grow.
Welcome back. This is time for the DJ Coulter pregame interview. Your auto, home, life, business, and farm insurance agency that wants a shot at your business. Go to djcoulter.com. Come to the man that can cover your can. First, actually, we'll hear from Bryce Laxdal of the Northern Cass Jaguars. I'm here with Bryce Laxdal on our DJ Coulter pregame interview, and take me through what's the keys to success here tonight against Oak Grove.
You know, the first time we played Oak Grove, they did a really good job of hurting us in transition, and then offensive rebounds. I think in that game they shot 21 more times than we did, and that's just something that can't happen tonight. We got to control the pace a little bit better. We're okay getting up and down and run a little bit, but we can't give up. We can't work to score a layup and then give up on the other end 2 seconds later. So we got to control that pace, and then we got to control the boards a little bit better.
On defense against Mayport CG last week, we saw the team in the fourth quarter really clamp down and put the clamps to the Patriots. So what do you look forward to in trying to implement that same style here tonight?
Yeah, a little bit different team. Oak Grove's obviously a little bit more three-point oriented, and they want to get up and run it down and run up and down the court. So we're going to do probably some hard switching, some hard hedging, getting out and kind of disrupting their flow on the outside, where Mayville, they wanted to get right with Johnson downhill and get going inside. So a little bit different style of defense we'll see tonight, but it's just naturally probably going to be a little bit higher scoring game with the pace of play, but we hope to make some plays at the end and keep it close like we did in the fourth quarter and give ourselves a chance.
What's it been like trying to just feel out the identity of this team after graduating off a lot more size over the last season?
Yeah, no, it's been fun, and it's not just when practice started in December. It was all summer, watching the guys play and seeing where they're good at, and then finding plays and sets that will make those guys successful doing what they're good at, and that's shoot from the outside and trying to get post touch kickouts. That's still the same as a post out pitch out from a post. So just little things like that, and just keep grinding and try to find ways that put them in the right position to be successful.
What would it mean to get a road win within the region here tonight?
It'd be huge, right? Any win in the region is tough, and one here it'd be really hard, but it'd be really fun, and we're going to have to earn it. There's no doubt about that.
All right, best of luck out there tonight.
Thank you.
Thanks, Coach. We'll hear from Kyle Card next. This is your DJ Coulter pregame interviews.
As an American Family Insurance agent, Chris and Monica Heisey look out for what matters to you most, even when nothing is wrong. These days, everyone wants to save money, and they can show you how easy it is to have multiple policies by combining your auto and homeowners insurance. Let Chris Heisey Agency with American Family Insurance put some change back into your pocket. For more info, visit chrisheisey.com. That's chrisheisey.com for all the details.
In Hope, North Dakota, we aren't just a town, we're a community, one that you can be proud of, where you and your family can grow. With available jobs, affordable housing, a golf course and pool, the Sportsman Club, and great educational opportunities. There hasn't been a better time to join the Hope community, ideally located between Fargo, Grand Forks, and Jamestown. For more information, go to www.hopend.com. Live, work, and play in Hope, North Dakota.
Here with Kyle Card on our DJ Coulter pregame interview at Oak Grove, hosting Northern Cass tonight, and coming off of one last week against Central Cass, a really tough team. It was a little bit of a defensive onslaught there at times, so how do you come back and defend better today?
Yeah, we talked about how we were going to respond after Friday night, and not so much defense, just how we want to respond mentally and physically. So we're focused on that, getting off to a fast start, and hopefully we can make that happen.
What does that look like against Oak Grove? How do you try to get off to a fast start against them? Against Northern Cass?
With our defense, put a little ball pressure on them, and hopefully they don't knock some shots down. They got some good shooters, so we got to get a hand in their face, and we want to get out and transition quite a bit more tonight, and hopefully we can do that.
Yep. So ripping rebounds and trying to push pace will be big tonight?
Yep, that's big for us. We think our bench is a little stronger in there, so we want to take advantage of that a little bit. But we got to stop first, we got to rebound, and we got to run.
Yep. And how important is it to get the hands up on shooters, get good closeouts against some of the good shooters against Northern Cass?
For sure, that's what we got to make sure, and we stress that quite a bit. So we just got to make sure we keep doing that, and don't let them get a long shot, a long rebound, and get out and run.
Yep, sounds good. Thank you for tonight, Coach. Best of luck.
Thank you.
For trusted news, weather, and sports from your community, look to R&J Broadcasting Incorporated, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Hear local voices from local radio with news and information from the area. Your information stations, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Local voices from local radio.
Sharing our heritage, sharing our future. Choosing the right bank for your financial needs can be challenging with the many choices available. Dakota Heritage Bank is pleased you're interested in knowing more about what they can do for you. The Dakota Heritage Bank community bank setting is a strong advantage they have over larger, less personal banks. Customers are more than account numbers, they are friends and neighbors. Working together, Dakota Heritage Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Those were your DJ Coulter Agency pre-game interviews. DJ Coulter Agency, your auto, home, life, business, and farm insurance agency that wants a shot at your business. Go to djcoulter.com. Come to the man that can cover your can. That's djcoulter.com. And we'll be keeping track of things tonight here on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. Sharing our heritage, sharing our future with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota. You can visit dhb.bank. Well, it's about time we get to our national anthem and starting lineups. Here is the public address announcer gets going for us here in Oak Grove. We're thankful you've joined us here on a chilly Monday night in Fargo for Region 1 basketball. It's the Jaguars, it's the Grovers coming up next for a battle for the next spot in the Region 1 standings. Right now, the Grovers are 7-6 overall. The Jaguars 9-4, but Oak Grove is 4-2 in the region. Northern Cass 2-2, so that is the difference in their standings right now. We'll step aside. We'll break for the opening prayer and the national anthem here at Oak Grove. We'll be right back with our starting lineups after this.
Get ready to make a true impact on the farm. Introducing the HDSR series of staggered rippers from Degelman Industries. At the heart of the machine is the HDSR's staggered two-row setup, which allows for better trash flow and lower draft than an inline ripper. Featuring a shorter implement contour length, easier transport, and better compaction shattering ability than the competitors. The HDSR series from Degelman Industries is engineered tough. Visit our website for more information.
I'm Dan Sukert, your Fargo-Moorhead and surrounding area Edward Jones financial advisor. We're all about financial investments, but we also value investments of time, patience, and encouragement our young athletes receive from their coaches, teachers, and mentors. That's why my Edward Jones office is a proud sponsor of Park Christian Falcons basketball. Call 701-281-5264 for all your investment needs. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
Upgrade your toolbox and tackle any project with the latest from Ada Building Center, LLC. They've added a massive 24-foot Diablo display filled with everything you need, brand new to the store. From circular saw blades to framing blades and metal drilling solutions and diamond cutting concrete blades, Diablo has it all. Need fine finish or general purpose wood blades? High-performance crew driving bits? They've got you covered. Stop by Ada Building Center, LLC, Highway 200 East Edge in Ada, and see the Diablo difference for yourself. Your next project starts here.
For a top-notch car wash experience, head to Fast Lane Car Wash, situated next to the Petro Stopping Center in Fargo. They treat every vehicle with the same respect and care as their own, ensuring that your car is in good hands from pre-wash preparation to hand-dry finish. Check out the Fast Lane Car Wash on the west side of the Petro Stopping Center in Fargo and spruce up your ride with interior detailing, buff, and wax at the Fast Lane with Thomas, weekdays from 9 to 2. Call 701-799-8226 to schedule an appointment.
We round out our Irie Insurance pregame show with the starting lineups for both of these teams now, as Northern Cass will welcome out sophomore forward number 0, Brooks Crockett. A senior guard number 2, Miles Freilich, as he's got the face mask on, recovering from that broken nose from earlier in the year. He came back during that Mayport win. Hudson Rachel joins them, the 6-foot junior forward wearing number 3, and Parker Zeski, a senior guard, 5'9", and he wears 5, and then Chris Hoyland, the senior 6'2" forward, rounds out the lineup for the Northern Cass Jaguars, head coached by Bryce Laxdal. They are 9-4 on the year, 2-2 within the region. Head coaches Bryce Laxdal, assistants Chad Whitner and Nick Tice. Nick Tice, the volleyball coach this year, leading Northern Cass to some success in the postseason. The Region 1A tournament was fun watching that for sure. And now the hype video playing for the Grovers here. They've got that new scoreboard and video board. You can kind of see that in the top right corner. It's Grovers basketball coming your way, and this is the lineup that they will send out. It'll be a junior guard, number 1, Aiden Saunders. A junior forward, 6'4", number 2, Pierce Thompson. We saw him throw down a couple of nice dunks against Central Cass, including a tomahawk on the breakaway. So we'll look forward to the athleticism of Pierce Thompson tonight. Here comes a captain, senior number 5, Carter Koenig. A senior, number 10, 6'2", Will Olson, and the 6'2" senior, number 23, another captain, Noah Meidinger. Head coach for the Grovers tonight, Kyle Card, as always. The Grovers are 7-6 on the year in total, but 4-2 within the regions. They hold to the 3 spot in Region 1. Kyle Card in his 30th season as head coach for Oak Grove. Our opening tip is here. Meidinger is going to front tip it. They've got the play on for Koenig, streaking to the basket, and he scores. So Oak Grove right away, they play the front tip and get the first basket, playing it aggressive. Here's Freilich working off of a screen. Aiden Saunders with the pickpocket. He's going all the way and lays it in. Aiden Saunders had 9 points against Central Cass in their last game. All came in the first quarter on 3 3-pointers. He gets off to a good start here off the steal. Brooks Crockett fires one in the direction of Miles Freilich. It's over his head and out of play. So 50 seconds in, and it's been Grovers with a couple of field goal makes and a turnover there for Northern Cass. Thompson gets in close. That's too easy. Pierce Thompson becomes the third scorer within the first minute for Oak Grove. Freilich working around Aiden Saunders, sees a double team, gets to the baseline. He probes, but doesn't have a whole lot there. Three-point shot going up and will not drop that time. He's still looking for the first basket for Northern Cass tonight. Meidinger has that one go off of him. Last touched by Freilich out of bounds. It'll stay Oak Grove basketball on the far side. The Grovers in their home uniforms with the traditional whites and the maroon numbers and lettering. Northern Cass in the blacks with the yellow letters and trim. Meidinger not on the same page as Koenig that time. It is an Oak Grove turnover. Richel working behind the screen. He decides to fire after a fake. Gets off target. Hoyland hustling, chasing the rebound, but Meidinger is going to throw it up to Pierce Thompson. He's able to corral it. Baseline cut, the reverse, and the lay. Pierce Thompson has got 4 points. Oak Grove 8, Northern Cass none at the beginning here. The Grovers off to a great start, and Bryce Laxdal wants time. We'll step aside with them. This time out brought to you by Bank North.
If you're dreaming of a new home or looking to refinance, get in touch with First Class Mortgage. They make the process simple, fast, and local. Their team knows the Red River Valley, and they're here to help you with the right loan, with the best rate, and personal service every step of the way. Whether it's your first home, your forever home, or anything in between, choose First Class Mortgage, where your story begins. Visit firstclasscorp.com or stop by the office in Fargo.
And that timeout brought to you by Bank North. Not new, not national, but Bank North is a hometown bank focused on relationships, local decisions, and community support. Bank North, member FDIC, and equal housing lender. Zeski with a pass inside. Hoyland will attack from the corner. Wraparound feed. Brooks Crockett couldn't get the layup to go. Rebound Meininger, and here's Oak Grove looking to push in transition. As we heard in our pregame interviews tonight, that ball rattles around into the hands of Zeski. He splits a couple defenders, kicks out. Crockett swings. Rachel back to Freilich, and Northern Cass will start to set up shop. He lost it out of play. It'll stay Northern Cass basketball. Freilich trying to get to the 10, and he's fouled. An opportunity for the first points tonight for Northern Cass will come at the charity stripe. Will Olson will commit the foul for Oak Grove. That's just the first whistle in the first 3 minutes against either side. One for two for Freilich, but the rebound kicks out long. Offensive rebound for Brooks Crockett. Zeski gets in the lane, lost it. Kick out. Crockett, 3 off target. Brooks Crockett beginning to be a bigger part of the offense for Northern Cass every day. He got time as a freshman off the bench. He's in that starting lineup now. Sees a large dose of minutes from Bryce Laxdal. Meidinger fade off the iron, no. Last touch by Will Olson, and we see this press being deployed again. Just kind of a bluff from Oak Grove. They'll let Freilich walk it up against Saunders. He works into a screen, kicks to the corner. Crockett, no hesitation, 3. Still will not fall. No made baskets from the field for Northern Cass. Koenig his shot is long. Evenson the rebound. It's Chase Evenson, senior forward off the bench for Bryce Laxdal's team. Doesn't go super deep into his bench typically. Tough place to be doubled right there for Freilich, but he finds Crockett, and Crockett finds the net from beyond the arc. There's that first made field goal for Northern Cass, and it's just a 4-point game after what's been a sluggish start for the Northern Cass offense. Pierce Thompson working his way inside on the baseline. He uses the length to be able to get close to the rim and score. He's got 6 to lead all scorers in the first quarter. 5 minutes gone on our Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. Touched by Meininger, off of Crockett, out of bounds, so it'll be a turnover for Northern Cass. Heading the other way, Aiden Zuger will check in now with Meininger heading to the bench. We'll reset the floor for you here now. Aiden Zuger is in at the post position for Oak Grove. Will Olson and Pierce Thompson, the forwards, along with the guards of Koenig, and here comes Aiden Saunders to complete the lineup. Dangerous player from beyond the arc. Straightaway 3, gets back iron, rebound, comes out to Northern Cass, and Brody Zeski was able to get there first, earn the positioning. Zuger will pick up the personal for Oak Grove. That's just their second this quarter. No team fouls on Northern Cass. Crockett getting busy off the dribble. Got a step on Will Olson, and he lays it in with the left hand. Brooks Crockett has both the makes from the field for for Northern Cass. Man, it's been a struggle for them from the field, but it would be great if they could get Brooks Crockett going. Olson able to get one back now for Oak Grove, 12-6. Bryce Laxdal calling out a play. It looks like kind of a zone defense being deployed now by Oak Grove, and from the corner, Brody Zeski able to hit the left corner three, and just like that, it's a 3-point game, and Northern Cass has scored on their last few possessions. They've racked up 8 points on those last 3 possessions, so it's been an uptick in offense for the Jags late first quarter. Baseline out of bounds coming for Oak Grove. First foul of the contest on Northern Cass will go against Hudson Rachel. And off of the inbounds pass, they left Pierce Thompson all alone, and he scores again. Thompson almost has equaled the entire Northern Cass roster in points. He's got 8, Northern Cass 9. Under a minute to play on our Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. Freilich works into the mid-range, sees a double, kicks out. Zeski, 3, no. Ryder Soper pulls down the rebound. He's a good offensive player off the bench for Kyle Card, gives it up. Olson passes out. We have a offensive foul call. No, a offensive 3 seconds. My apologies. James Chafee will enter for the last 37 seconds here of this quarter as Will Olson takes the seat. About a 1 second difference between shot and game clock. The Jaguars will try to take off as much of it as possible and get the final look of the first quarter. Left-handed drive from Zeski is rejected by Pierce Thompson, leaving some time for Oak Grove. That pass was probably heading out of bounds, but it was deflected away by Brooks Crockett. 5.4 seconds, still plenty of time to get off a look from either 3 or inside the arc. Soper fakes the handoff. He goes up with the floater, and that'll do it after the block. 14-9, the Grovers have a 5-point advantage on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard when we head to break. We'll be back with the second in just a bit.
Homegrown local radio is now worldwide with 24-hour streaming. Download the RJ Radio app to hear local voices from local radio with KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ 24 hours a day from anywhere. You can listen to your favorite programs like the RJ Family Morning Show, local news, farm markets, music, high school sports, church services, more from anywhere. KRJB, KRJM, and 96.7 KKCQ is streaming on the RJ Radio app. Download it to your device and take us with you wherever you go.
Give them the freedom to grow with the peace of mind of security and safety.
Let me do my thing. So get ready, get up, get ready, yeah.
America's Best Checking for students from Bell Bank makes it easy to let them do their thing.
It's what it's all about.
Visit www.bell.bank/student-checking to learn more. Or stop into a branch near you to open an account today.
Let me do my thing.
Bell Bank, member FDIC.
We head to the second with the Grovers on top, courtesy of Pierce Thompson's 8 points in the first. And now Northern Cass will possess the ball to start. Crockett from straight away flicks the wrist from downtown, and he's collected 8 points in short order. Two-point game, a lob for Ryder Soper, and he stepped on the line. We've seen Oak Grove try to run that play before for Ryder Soper or Pierce Thompson, just trying to get an athlete the ball in a good spot, but that one was a tough catch. Zeski's pass taken away, stolen by Zuger. The pass ahead for James Chafee is out of play. Too tall. Brody Zeski to the bench, Parker Zeski back in for Northern Cass. Less than a minute gone in the second quarter. Miles Freilich works into the front court, and he gets tripped up by Zach Winter. Ritchell into the mid-range, gives it up for Zeski, the left-handed drive. He didn't get himself into the paint. Ritchell will get it into the paint, but he had it taken away. It's a jump ball. Good help defense, Zach Winter. They will take that one away. Meidinger rejects a screen. He's trying to back down on Brooks Crockett. Winter with the left-handed hop step through on Hoyland, and he scores. A little bench production for Kyle Card's team. James Chafee with the poke away. Ryder Soper calling for it. He's trying to get to the rim, and he does from a tough angle. And maybe a step further out than he wanted to. But Ryder Soper, a big-time score off the bench. Hoyland lays out Chafee, a great screen, and Freilich able to benefit and get to the rim. Soper trying to get inside again, but Zeski defended it well enough. It forces the miss. Crockett swings after he's already made a couple of threes. The floater from Parker Zeski is good. His first make tonight. It's back to a 2-point game. Soper hands off to Saunders. Back to Meidinger. Didn't handle it cleanly. Saunders beyond the arc. Banks it in from 3. Rachel, a nice move, but could not get the lay. It was a great move. Freed himself from a couple of defenders. Soper in transition. He got stripped of the basketball. Bad spacing in transition from the Jaguars, and a foul is called. Aiden Saunders called for the defensive foul. Will Olson back into the ball game, joining Meidinger, Winter, Koenig, and Chafee. Thompson and Saunders find themselves on the bench, a couple of the top scorers for Oak Grove. We'll see how they can find their offense with those two on the bench. Evenson 3, too strong. Chafee the rebound. Koenig tries to get to the rim, it rattles out. Soper, that was an offensive rebound from Will Olson. And it led to Winter getting fouled. So Soper, Saunders, and Thompson all on the bench. Your top 3 scoring options, but they get a quality look at the rim with the foul, so 2 shots coming. The first for Winter does not fall. 0 for 2. Rebound went down to Parker Zeski. Freilich trying to get some leverage, sees a couple of bodies, and he got hit. And that's gotta not feel great for him, as he's already been dealing with the broken nose. Saw the mask went flying. He's coming straight out of this ball game, clearly in some discomfort. It remains a common foul on the floor. And a foul is called. James Chafee gets called for a hold. Oak Grove all of a sudden racking up the fouls. 4:15 left to go in this quarter. They've got 14 fouls. Ritchell from behind the arc still has not made one yet tonight. Loose ball somehow ends up back in the possession of Northern Cass. Brooks Crockett got it. Hoyland turns the corner, but he couldn't finish. He'll go to the line. 2 free throws upcoming. The Jaguars have had to change a little bit of their play style this year, as we mentioned with Bryce Laxdal in our DJ Coulter Agency pregame interview. They graduated off a lot of size last year, 3 players at the height of 6'3" or taller. So Hoyland is kind of the player that they rely on in the post. Not a typical back to the basket type of big, but he's able to play big, and he gets a free throw to drop. Pierce Thompson was working on Hoyland there. He's got a few inches of height advantage. Koenig, straightaway 3, holds the release and scores. Evenson will load up the 3. It's too strong. Chafee with the rebound. Hands off to Meidinger, and outrunning are the Grovers again in transition. Soper steps into a 3, short. Soper doesn't take a ton of threes. He likes to get into the mid-range. He's got a really polished game from in there. Thompson, the rejection on Hoyland's shot from the free throw line. Soper will come back. Spins inside. This is the area he likes to get to, and a foul. He's very good at getting to the free throw line, both just to get his jumper off and drawing fouls. That foul on the floor. Meidinger will inbound from the baseline. Saunders, left wing 3, no. Crockett bats him up to himself. Crockett, deep 3, not that time. Thompson, the rebound. Saunders thought about it, works inside, tried to scoop it up. He thought he was fouled. Timeout called Northern Cass. Both teams starting to struggle from the field in the second quarter. 2:25 remaining until we get to our halftime show. Brought to you by First Class Mortgage. Today is our halftime show, but we'll step aside here. 30 seconds. We'll be back this time out, brought to you by Bank North.
Great Plains Fireworks and Sports Collectibles, Hillsboro. Fireworks and sports stuff in the same store? That's right. Great Plains Fireworks and Sports Collectibles, Hillsboro. Come in and browse the sports cards and memorabilia and fireworks at the same time. Unopened packs and boxes of sports cards, plus pre-owned cards as well. Jersey swatch, autograph cards, lots of Twins, Vikings, Wolves, Wild, Lynx, and North Stars memorabilia, bobbleheads, caps, and more. Call anytime, 701-436-6140. Great Plains Fireworks and Sports Collectibles, Hillsboro.
time I brought to you by Bank North. Bank it should feel personal, and at Bank North it does. They're proud to be local, supporting local teams and the communities they serve. Visit banknorth.bank to learn more. Bank North, member FDIC, an equal housing lender. Revisiting that stat that we mentioned on our pregame show tonight, in all of the 9 wins for Northern Cass, the opponent has been held under 55 points. So they're trying to get to that mark themselves and then hold Northern Cass south of that range. It's been their key to success this season. Hoyland inside. Couldn't get it to drop, and now coming back the other way, Thompson under the basket, he's able to finish. So a missed layup on one end leads to a make on the other end for Oak Grove. Freilich all alone gets to the basket and scores. Zone defense for Northern Cass that time. Looked like a 1-3-1 type of defense that time. Freilich gets some penetration, kicks out Crockett. He gets a step on his man, kick out corner. Zeski, 3, good. That's good offense from Northern Cass. Parker Zeski pays off Brooks Crockett's drive. Saunders is lonely from beyond the arc, but he missed it strong. So just like that, Northern Cass is within 4 points. Freilich is feeling it, tries to go to the basket, couldn't get it to drop. Meidinger kicks it to the backcourt. Freilich will pick it up, and he waits for reinforcements. Shot clock is turned off, and Bryce Laxdal wants him to use it all. Freilich driving inside, and he got fouled. It's been a nice first half from Miles Freilich, and he seems to be doing all right after going out briefly with that injury to the nose and the face mask going off. See him a little bit more aggressive than per usual. He likes to get inside, probe, and play make, but doesn't take a high volume of shots. We've seen him tonight already with 5 points and a chance to add to it at the line. He misses the first. Second shot good. Freilich now 2 of 4 at the free throw line. 5.7 seconds for Oak Grove to try and get something off. After having about a double-digit lead, it's down to 3. Soper at the buzzer is short. A low-scoring first half from Fargo. Oak Grove 26, Northern Cass 23 reads our Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard at the break. When we come back, we'll get to our halftime show brought to you by First Class Mortgage, including our first half stats and totals, and we'll take a look at the out-of-town scoreboard and the other games going on your live event tonight. We'll be right back from Fargo.
Embrace the joy of community at Halstead Living Center and Heritage House in Halstead, where wonderful neighbors and energetic minds come together. If you're seeking more than just a place to call home, you found the right spot with Halstead Living Center and Heritage House. Whether your interests lie in music, agriculture, sports, or dancing, you'll find someone who shares your passion and expertise. Discover a fulfilling lifestyle filled with connection and celebration with Halstead Living Center and Heritage House in Halstead. Get more information by calling 218-456-2105 or log on to halsteadlivingcenter.com.
Hi, we're Jim and Bernie Berkemeyer, and we're inviting you on a holiday vacations tour. Join us on a Montreal, Quebec City, and the Canadian Maritimes Tour July 30th to August 9th. Experience picturesque small towns, as well as the historic cities along the Atlantic coast, as we use roads and rails on this Canadian adventure. Visit holidayvacations.com, keyword RJ, to request a brochure, to watch a travel show, and to book this tour.
Hunter Insurance Agency is a locally owned full-service agency providing protection and coverage in a number of different areas. Hunter Insurance Agency offers multi-peril crop insurance, crop hail insurance, and farm insurance for buildings and equipment. Plus, they offer home, auto, life, and business insurance. For more information, go online to hunterinsuranceagency.com or stop in and speak with Johnny Jorgensen at Hunter Insurance Agency. Find them at 201 Main Street, Hunter.
Are you looking for the perfect hardwood for your next winter project? Cywick Lumber and Hardware in Hillsborough has exciting news. Hardwood is now available in the Red River Valley only at Cywick. Whether you're a crafter, woodworker, or hobbyist, they have what you need to make your project. Choose from 3 convenient thicknesses and a beautiful variety of woods: red oak, cherry, white oak, hard maple, walnut, hickory, and poplar. Get started on your next masterpiece with the help of Cywick Lumber and Hardware, Hillsborough.
It's time for our First Class Mortgage halftime show from Oak Grove tonight. Locally owned and operated First Class Mortgage is more than just the company name. It's the way we do business. Whether you're buying a new home or refinancing your existing mortgage, their dedicated team takes the time to understand your financial situation, providing first-class service, first-class knowledge, and a first-class experience at the lowest interest rates. For more information, go online to firstclasscorp.com. And let's take a look at the out-of-town scoreboard right now. Some Region 1 basketball on the boys' side that impacts both of these teams in the standings. 29-23, Lisbon over Valley City at the current moment. And we just check in on those Region 1 standings right now. Valley City is still in the cellar, 0-6 in Region 1 play. Has not been able to overcome that so far. Lisbon is 7-6 on the year, but they're 1-5 within the region and are looking to add one over Valley City here tonight. And that would be, they would be 2-0 against Valley City if they hang on. They beat the Highliners 61-58 earlier in the season on the road. Now at home, things going fairly well for Lisbon, up 29-23. Maple River versus Enderlin in girls basketball. Maple River without Violet Richmond, the star point guard for the rest of the season, but they were up 17 late in that fourth quarter. They will end up defeating the Enderlin team tonight. And then Tri-State and Sargent County. Sargent County Bulldogs 67, Tri-State 34. So that's a look at your out-of-town scoreboard here. Lisbon, if they are able to win, would improve to 2-5, but still would trail Northern Cass in the standings. And then Valley City, if they were to win, would go to 1-6, and that would equal Lisbon's total of 1-6 at that point as well. If Oak Grove wins tonight's contest, they would improve to 5-2 in the region. Northern Cass would drop to 2-3 and fall further behind the Wahpeton Huskies, who are 3-3. And then Central Cass and Kindred still stand atop of the standings. Central Cass tonight playing at Wahpeton. And then Kindred tonight is not active. They will come here to Oak Grove later in the week on Thursday for their next game. So they get a nice long break. Kindred hasn't played since January 27th against Valley City. And then they'll come here over a week later to Oak Grove. They played on January 24th at the Kindred Vikings, and they played against Four Winds Minnewacan and lost 64-63. So that the top two seeds in Region 1, Central Cass and Kindred, have both lost a game to Four Winds this year. Those are your top 3 teams in the state currently. Four Winds is number 1, and they beat Central Cass by a point or 2. And Kindred lost to Central Cass. They're the 3 seed right now behind the Squirrels, and they also lose by a singular point to Four Winds Minnewacan. Those are 3 teams to keep an eye on through the rest of the year. Those are your Region 1 standings, and the out-of-town scoreboard here brought to you by First Class Mortgage. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll get to our first half stats, the scoring line, and then the second half will be upon us. Don't go anywhere. Jaguars and Grover still yet to play another half.
Sharing our heritage, sharing our future. Choosing the right bank for your financial needs can be challenging with the many choices available. Dakota Heritage Bank is pleased you're interested in knowing more about what they can do for you. The Dakota Heritage Bank community bank setting is a strong advantage they have over larger, less personal banks. Customers are more than account numbers, they are friends and neighbors. Working together, Dakota Heritage Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Common doesn't do the extra reps. Common doesn't push the limits. And Common doesn't do all of that before the sun is up. We work harder than anyone else when no one is watching, so that when everyone is watching, we're ready to answer the call. Discover your uncommon side with the North Dakota Army National Guard.
When you think about North Dakota State College of Science, don't think about college. Don't think about desks. Don't think about buildings. Don't think about our expert instructors or our high-tech classrooms. Think about that new pickup you'll soon be driving. Think about decorating your first apartments. Think about that great job that's already waiting for you. Then, think about how you'll be doing all of those things in just 2 years. North Dakota State College of Science, the smarter way to college.
At Northern Cass, we believe every learner has the power to change the world, and we're here to help them do just that. That's why we're not your average school district. We deliver a world-class education built on trust, authentic relationships, and bold, innovative practices that prepare learners for whatever path they choose. Northern Cass is currently looking for bus and activity drivers to help out with routes in the morning and afternoon. For more information becoming a bus and activity driver with Northern Cass, give Bryce Laxdal a call at 701-331-0452. That's 701-331-0452.
That'll do it for your First Class Mortgage halftime show. Locally owned and operated First Class Mortgage is more than just the company name, it's the way they do business. Whether you're buying a new home or refinancing the existing mortgage, their dedicated team takes the time to understand your financial situation, providing first-class service, first-class knowledge, and a first-class experience at the lowest interest rates. For more information, go online to firstclasscorp.com. The scoring breakdown looks something like this through one half of play here at Oak Grove. The Grovers 26 points coming this way. Pierce Thompson leads all scorers with 10. And Carter Koenig, Aiden Saunders each had 5. Then 2 apiece for Zach Winter, Will Olson, and Ryder Soper. That is 6 scorers for the Grovers, combining for 26 points. Northern Cass is 23, 8 of them from Brooks Crockett. A couple of 3-point makes. Miles Freilich with 6, including 2 of 4 at the line. 5 from Parker Zeski, 3 from Brody Zeski, and 1 from Chris Hoyland. 4 3-point makes for Northern Cass to just 2 makes from beyond the arc for Oak Grove. The Jaguars love their threes. We'll see if they can start to hit some more here in the second half. Reichel stepping through the lane. Did not get the finish though. Meidinger was there enough to contest. Aiden Saunders lost the dribble. He gets it off to Koenig. High arcing 3 is good. That's Koenig with his second 3 of the night. Zeski moving to his right. The left-handed three-point shot, no good. Reichel with the offensive rebound. A crossover. Freilich kicks to the corner. Crockett, contested three, skips off the iron strong. Meidinger the rebound. Saunders, a slip pass in towards Pierce Thompson, and it rolls in. Bounced around a couple of times, but Pierce Thompson now all 2-point shots for 12 points. All of his shots coming from point-blank range. Crockett, a drive to the rim. He left it short on the finger roll. Zeski clears himself some space from the mid-range, no good. Meidinger, the rebound ahead to Pierce Thompson, and an offensive foul. Kyle Card disagreeing with that offensive foul call. But it will be a charge on Thompson. That's his second personal foul. Rachel working behind the screen, too strong. Thompson ahead in transition, look out! Pierce Thompson, all of his points way at the rim, and those the two most emphatic of the night. He slams it down, and it's a double-digit lead on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. A quick 30-second timeout is taken. We'll keep it right here. Pierce Thompson now up to 14 points to lead all scorers. He's got some real good athleticism at 6'4", some great length and some great athleticism, leaping ability. With ease, he can soar in and throw that one down. We saw a similar type of play in Central Cass. Aiden Saunders collected a loose ball behind half court, and from the seat of his pants, threw an overhead pass all the way down the floor. Leaking out was Thompson for the jam, and it looked something like that one. Freilich, a strong take to the basket. He lays it in, plus the foul. An aggressive Miles Freilich tonight. Thompson now has collected his third foul. Right after taking the offensive foul, he got called for the charge. He gets called for a defensive foul. Freilich with the end one, he collects that opportunity. 9 points, one of his better offensive outings this season. That shot no good, and Bryce Laxdal imploring Brooks Crockett to push the pace. Wants it up the floor faster. Thompson just rips it away from Zeski. Last touched. We'll see who it's off of. We'll stay down here, it looks like. So Thompson will come to the bench now with his 3 fouls. 4:53 left in the third quarter. Meidinger will swing. Olsen looking for Meidinger in the post. He's got the smaller Miles Freilich on him, and he scores. Meidinger with his first basket. Waiting for his time down on the block. Freilich lost it. Here comes Olsen back the other way. Not elite spacing there from Oak Grove. Saunders tried to go too showy with it that time. It looked like he could have just gone up a little bit stronger and had that lay-in. And it instead leads to Will Olsen committing a foul, so not a good exchange for the Grovers. Olsen still in there with his 3 personals. That 3 banked in by Evenson. So Evenson finally able to get one to drop tonight. Back within 6 for Northern Cass. Saunders' shot no good, long rebound. Saunders was fouled on his cut by Brooks Crockett. After the extra effort from Will Olsen earns them the extra possession. Hoyland commits a foul, 25 feet out from the basket as Soper was able to make the catch. Hoyland picks up just his first. It's the team's second. Koenig, he's had the hot hand from beyond the arc. That's his 3rd three-point make tonight. Freilich able to get by Saunders, and he uses the inside hand for the lay. Miles Freilich with a clean crossover and score. He's up to 11. Koenig frees himself again. Another one! Carter Koenig raining down the threes. And an offensive foul called on Hoyland. He's called for an elbow, and Bryce Laxdal fired up. He wants that call down here too. Every time Northern Cass has gotten this game down to about 3 points, the Grovers have come right back and had an answer every time. Saunders gets to the corner. They close all the way out on Koenig. Zuger cutting through the lane was cut off by Evenson. Zeski driving. Evenson, catch and shoot 3 is off. Meidinger to the corner. Zuger, 3-point shot, no. Good block out from Hoyland. Allows Freilich to collect it, but he got stripped in transition. Soper the other way, basket and the foul. Third foul of the game on Brooks Crockett, and Ryder Soper heads to the free throw line and connects. The sophomore has attached 5 points to his name tonight. Saunders the takeaway, and he'll lay it in. The turnover is mounting up, the lead is growing. Two minutes to play in the third quarter. Can Northern Cass find a foothold? Crockett will attack, and he goes with a tough bank shot off the glass to end the run. Saunders, corner 3, corner pocket. Oak Grove just leaning on the gas pedal right now. Scoop layup, the reverse from Freilich does not go. He'll get 2 shots. But all of a sudden, an offensive explosion from Oak Grove in the third quarter. 23 points for the Grovers with still 1:30 left to play in this quarter. It was 26-23 at the break. It has been a 23-11 quarter. Freilich 4 of 6 at the line now, up to 13 points. Seems that Oak Grove has just started to break down the will of this Jaguars team with the press, running in transition, forcing turnovers. Good pass inside, Winter with the finish. Good ball movement, and Ryder Soper the high-low pass to Zach Winter. And a timeout called by Northern Cass. (51-35), the Grovers on a run. We'll take a quick break, back in 30 seconds on your live event.
We aren't meant to be still. And while you determine the direction you'll go, we're just here to help you along the way. So go. Go with experience. Go with teamwork. Go with neighbors. Go with integrity.
Welcome back. This timeout brought to you by Bank North. Not new, not national. Bank North is a hometown bank focused on relationships, local decisions, and community support. Find out more at banknorth.bank. Bank North, member FDIC, and equal housing lender. The lead is swelled to 16 for Oak Grove on their home floor. They've done a nice job forcing those turnovers in this quarter and running. It's everything that we were talking about on our pregame interviews tonight. Freilich had it taken away all alone. Saunders. I mean, there's 3 Grovers on that side of the basket that could have had that layup, and no Jaguars to be seen. Shot clock turned off. Freilich comes to get the basketball. He's fouled on the baseline, and this should be free throws, I think. Yes. Zach Winter picks up the foul. Freilich is the leading scorer tonight for Northern Cass, and you wouldn't have really expected that coming into the night. He is one that prides himself on his passing and playmaking ability. Saunders, a one-footed runner from beyond the arc, off target, and that's how the quarter will end. So Freilich is up to 15 now, but Northern Cass finds themselves down 16 on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard as we break and go to the fourth quarter in Oak Grove. Don't go anywhere. The fourth quarter is next.
Youth basketball is back, and it's time to play for a purpose. The Grover Athletic Club Winter Classic tips off February 28th and March 1st at Oak Grove Lutheran School in Fargo. Every team gets 3 full-court games guaranteed, with great competition and later start times for out-of-town teams. Best of all, your team helps support Grover Athletics, funding equipment and opportunities for student athletes across all sports. Sign your team up today at groverathletic.club.com.
Since 1981, Park Christian School has been educating the next generation of leaders in the Fargo, Moorhead, and West Fargo area. Park Christian's thoroughly Christian education and commitment to academic excellence has resulted in a confident tradition of student success. Students graduate from Park Christian School strong in their faith and well prepared for the rigors of college, career, and relationships. Call 218-236-0500 to schedule your visit or go online to parkchristianschool.org.
Oak Grove basketball to begin the fourth quarter. And a turnover as Ryder Soper goes crashing to the ground. A 27-point outburst from the Grovers in that latest third quarter. Crockett, corner three, no. Hoyland hustling for the extra possession, gets it away to Crockett. You need some more of those plays if you're Northern Cass. A strong drive to the basket. Parker Zeski gets fouled, and he will have 2 free throws.
Shooting 2 shots for Northern Cass is number 4, Parker Zeski. In the game for Oak Grove is number 11, James Chafee.
Zeski able to convert on the pair at the line. Jaguars will need every stop they can get. They face a zone defense. Chafee's going to try to shoot over it. Zeski to the basket again, swirls it around and gets the lay. This one poked away, taken away. Hoyland gets the steal, gets it away to Zeski, who got fouled up the floor. Timeout called by Oak Grove. The lead is down to 12 and a little momentum brewing for the Jaguars at the right time. We'll see if it's enough. Full timeout, we'll be right back.
Hungry and on the road, Petro Stopping Center in Fargo has got your back with an impressive lineup of goodies including Popeye's Chicken, Charlie's Cheesesteaks, Cinnabon, Papa John's, and a mouth-watering full-sized restaurant, the Dolly Down Grill. You'll be spoiled for choice. Whether you're a quick pit stopper or looking to settle in for a while, Petro Stopping Center's Fargo location has got you covered 24/7 every day of the week. Cruise on over to their spot just off 45th Street and I-94 and indulge in a feast fit for the road warrior in you.
This timeout brought to you by Bank North. Banking should feel personal, and at Bank North it does. They're proud to be local, supporting local teams and the communities they serve. Visit banknorth.bank to learn more. Bank North, member FDIC and equal housing lender. Just over a minute gone into the final quarter from Oak Grove. A lead that was once near 20 is down to 12. Still plenty of time in this game. Brooks Crockett attacking, and some poor spacing for Northern Cass. Leads to a deflection. Aiden Saunders gets back into play nicely. Winter, Chafee, Meidinger, Saunders, and Soper are the 5 on the floor for Oak Grove. A kick out. Brooks Crockett will swing. Sidestep 3, no good. Offensive rebound, Hunter Komet. Kick out again. Zeski's shot is short. Couple of good looks for Northern Cass. Kyle Carter taking that timeout after he didn't like the shot selection against this zone a couple of possessions ago. It's a zone defense, but it's not super high pressure, but there is a steal. Crockett in the open, could not hit the left-handed layup. He just left it short. 3 on the other end, no. Crockett, the rebound, poked away, but Saunders slid to the baseline, lost his footing. Hudson Rachel will come back into the game after an extended time on the bench. Rachel's back and has not scored yet tonight. So a guy that is accustomed to leading the team in scoring, had 25 a couple of games ago against Mayport CG. Still unable to hit. Saunders to the mid-range, shot no good. Offensive rebound, Meidinger. Saunders will step back and reset it. Every possession is precious. Koenig frees himself. Another three. Are you kidding me? Carter Koenig with his 5th tonight. Rachel will get to the line now with 4:33. So Pierce Thompson had another extended time on the bench as well, as Hudson Rachel did. But Thompson's for foul trouble. Even the free throws mattering right now for Northern Cass. 0 for 2, still nothing on the scoreboard for Hudson Rachel. Saunders 3 clanks off the iron. It will stay Oak Grove basketball. Ryder Soper grabbed immediately off of the inbounds pass. Miles Freilich does it quickly. He was caught in a bad way there under the basket. Prevents the shooting foul. Kyle Card barking out the play that he wants to be run. Slip pass. Thompson, the easy lay. The Grovers working it around at will. Pass deflected, intercepted. Meidinger has it stripped off his foot and out of bounds. Zeski, step back 3, clanks off the iron. The lob up top for Thompson, knocked away by Freilich. But he'll get it back and he'll stuff it home for 2. His 2nd dunk of the night. Another foul is called as Freilich got to the line. Counted on the foul, and if that's on Thompson, he'll be done. It is. So he'll get to have the last highlight of his night, and his night is done. Freilich converts on another and 1. He's got 8 made free throws in 10 attempts tonight. Saunders, left wing three. Not that time. Crockett the rebound. Time running out on the Jaguars right now. A team that likes to live and die by the three. Crockett this time gets inside, but their top scorer tonight and Hudson Reichel has just not had it. Uncharacteristic night from him. Saunders lost it. Hustle play from Olsen saved it in, but Northern Cass takes it away. Crockett lost it, and Ryder Soper got fouled after the steal. And Bryce Laxdal will wave the white flag. Here he's going to go a little bit deeper into his bench. And I believe Oak Grove will now do the same with the timeout being taken. So we'll step aside here, 30 seconds. We right back with the subs in after this.
At Polar Communications, innovation is in our DNA. We're pioneers, always looking ahead to what's next to ensure our communities thrive. We were the first in the state to offer gig services, and we didn't stop there. We continue to lead the way in delivering high-quality, reliable technology to your doorstep. A better experience starts here.
Prairie Supply has the expertise to help you tackle even the toughest jobs, from concrete and rebar to heat and winter construction services. Prairie Supply has extensive product lines with professional on-site solutions you can trust. Prairie Supply is a supplier of construction equipment and materials specializing in, but not limited to, concrete construction. Prairie Supply supporting the hard-working contractors in the field or at the drawing board. Visit prairiesupply.com today.
We'll go back here as we go an extra 30 seconds there. Noah Meidinger, while we were away, he just converted for a layup that went down. So the starters for Oak Grove staying in past the timeout. Meidinger ends up making the free throw. He'll end his night with 5 points. Logan Christensen is into the game. He comes off the bench for the final minute 45. Evenson, three is good. Ryder Soper goes down. Hunter Komet will take it the distance, lay it in. Will Ness, Brady Johnson, and Lincoln Machaya will enter now for Oak Grove, as well as 21 Gavin Kramer. For Northern Cass, Brody Zeski is still in there. Loki Bjerke, Deegan Osby, Hunter Komet, and Chase Evenson. Final seconds here, just a 5-second difference between shot and game clock. Rebound for Oak Grove. Machaya pushing pace. And the lane goes down for Brady Johnson. Evenson will hoist from three again, and that'll do it. Across the timeline it goes. Oak Grove with the win at home. 65-51 is your final. Oak Grove improves to 2-0 versus Northern Cass on the season. They dropped 70 on the Jaguars on the road, then 65 here at home with a really nice, complete third quarter that propels them to the win. Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard reads 65-51. The final. We'll recap it next. We will get to our Enbridge Energy player of the game and our Agassiz Precision Ag play of the game after the break.
Buying and selling heavy equipment at purplewave.com saves time and money. We handle all of the details, including pictures, videos, marketing, titles, and payments.
It was almost immediately over the top with the customer service. I've just never ever experienced that before with any other auction service. They're constantly working for me as the seller, and I really like that.
Purple Wave Auction is straight, simple, sold.
You have big dreams for your community. At Rivera, so do we. Giving back more than $1 million locally each year. It's something bigger than time and money. We give heart. Wearing bright yellow and lending a hand. It's not just giving back.
Watch your step.
It's building forward.
Nice and easy.
With local sponsorships and decision making, the impact is felt everywhere. It's who we are. Bavera. Let's forge ahead together.
Are you looking for the perfect hardwood for your next winter project? Cywick Lumber and Hardware in Hillsboro has exciting news. Hardwood is now available in the Red River Valley only at Cywick. Whether you're a crafter, woodworker, or hobbyist, they have what you need to make your project. Choose from 3 convenient thicknesses and a beautiful variety of woods. Red oak, cherry, white oak, hard maple, walnut, hickory, and poplar. Get started on your next masterpiece with the help of Cywick Lumber and Hardware, Hillsboro.
West Main Pizza is serving you from Ada and the Rail District location in Dilworth. The tradition of West Main Pizza continues. Pizza, calzones, wings, subs, salads, and more. Lunch, dinner, family meals, and business meeting orders. When you're in town or driving through, visit West Main Pizza. For daily specials, visit West Main Pizza Ada and Rail District Dilworth Facebook pages. Order by phone or westmainpizza.net. Both locations open daily at 11 a.m., serving the delicious West Main Pizza menu items you enjoy. West Main Pizza, Ada and the Rail District Dilworth.
Stay up to date all year long with your live event from our social platforms with X, Facebook, and YouTube. From the latest coaches show to watch game broadcasts back on demand from earlier in the season. Search your live event on YouTube and hit subscribe.
Outside the three-point arc. Pick and pop here with Spaeth into the left side corner. 3, good!
For the complete and most up-to-date schedule throughout the year, head to our website at yourliveevent.com.
Let's get our scoring breakdown from tonight's contest. Oak Grove 65. Their leading scorer, Carter Koenig, with 17 points. Was done on the three-point shooting from him tonight. 5 made threes for Carter Koenig, and the Grovers tallied 7 as Aiden Saunders tacked on a couple more. Grovers make 7 threes, 5 from Carter Koenig. He's 17 points. Led the way. Pierce Thompson with 16 and a pair of throwdowns. 12 from Aiden Saunders on a couple of threes, 3 twos. And then 5 apiece from Ryder Soper and Noah Meidinger. 4 from Zach Winter and 2 apiece from Will Olson and Brady Johnson. On the other side for Northern Cass, Miles Freilich leads the way with 18 points, 8 of 10 from the free throw line. He did a nice job probing the defense, got inside, and really played a quality game from the point guard spot. 12 from Brooks Crockett, 9 for Parker Zeski, 6 for Chase Evenson on a pair of threes, 3 for Brody Zeski, 2 for Hunter Komet, and 1 for Chris Hoyland. And that is our stats here, our scorers on the night. I'm going to go find an Oak Grove Grover and Kyle Card to see if we can get them up here and get our accolades for the game handed out. We'll be right back. Our player of the game by Enbridge Energy coming up.
Oh, jeez.
That's a lot of water.
No, 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 no! Jeez Louise!
This system is packing 70-mile-per-hour winds, golf ball-sized hail, and a fast drop in temperature.
Oh, geez. Dave and Cheryl's kitchen started on fire.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, geez, let's take a look.
Oh, geez, moments happen. Be ready with Irie Insurance.
If you're thinking about updating your bathroom or kitchen, don't wait until the last minute. Planning is key. At Ada Building Center LLC on Highway 200 East Edge in Ada, you can check out the brand new displays with the latest in cabinets, countertops, and floor coverings. The Ada Building Center LLC team will guide you through designs and help you secure trusted contractors for the job. Stop today and start planning your remodel. 218-784-3661 or visit adabuildingcenter.com. Ada Building Center, your project starts here.
I've got Carter Koenig join me here on our post-game show, and he is our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game tonight. 17 points to lead the team, 5 threes as well. How are you feeling from beyond the arc tonight? Seemed pretty good.
Yeah, it was great to come out with a win. You know, we were kind of scared coming into this game, Monday night game. You know, play down to the competition. We don't want to do that, so we just had to step up and make the plays.
And this coming off of on Friday, not as quality a performance against Central Cass, but that's granted a very, very good team over there. So how did it feel to get a rebound performance here on the home floor tonight?
Yeah, it feels great. You know, Coach keeps getting on us. We got 8 more games, I think, left, so we just really want to go on a run and finish off the season well.
Any teammates you want to talk about for their performances tonight in the win?
Yeah, so Pierce had an amazing game. You know, his dunks are just insane, out of the world. And we got Ryder, great slasher. Saunders, great person to spot up in the 3 or set up a play. Noah, great hustle player. I might be missing some people out, but yeah, just all around great team.
What was the message in the huddles in the third quarter as you guys were able to balloon the lead a little bit? It seemed like you kind of pushed the pace a little bit extra, forced some more turnovers, and were able to convert those.
Yeah, so we really just wanted to make sure we stopped the ball, you know, stop their star players and get an offense set up. So.
Yeah. Well, congrats on this victory. Enjoy this one.
Yes, thank you.
That's Carter Koenig's 5 threes join us here on our postgame show.
What's going on today?
I've got a planter in the shop, and I had the guys from Agassiz Precision Ag come over and do an inspection.
You upgrading systems, or are you working on maintenance?
Both, actually. We walked some fields last summer and found areas where we can improve. So we are installing Delta Force and some new opening discs.
Yeah, I bet we're in the same boat. I should give them a call.
Yep, they will come out and look over the planter with you and put a plan together. They are the guys I go to for answers.
Agassiz Precision Ag, your local precision planting dealer. Give us a call at 701-636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
Are you looking for the perfect hardwood for your next winter project? Cywick Lumber and Hardware in Hillsboro has exciting news. Hardwood is now available in the Red River Valley only at Cywick. Whether you're a crafter, woodworker, or hobbyist, they have what you need to make your project. Choose from 3 convenient thicknesses and a beautiful variety of woods: red oak, cherry, white oak, hard maple, walnut, hickory, and poplar. Get started on your next masterpiece with the help of Cywick Lumber and Hardware, Hillsboro.
Partnership is a way of life here in the Northland. It's about pitching in to help our neighbors, making lending decisions locally, honoring long-term commitments to farmers, Main Street businesses, teams, schools, and rural communities. We're more than just a bank. We're a community partner, working constantly and diligently to enrich the lives of everyone we serve. Bank North, always true.
Well, we just heard from Carter Koenig, who splashed home 5 threes, and now the man that did it the complete opposite way tonight on all 2s and a couple of nice throwdowns. Pierce Thompson joining us here with 16 points from all inside the arc. Take me through just the advantages that it is to have a team that can shoot the threes with the guys like Aiden and Carter combined for 7, and then yourself being able to get inside the arc.
Yeah, well, our shooters, you know, they create a lot of gravity up on that three-point line. So it brings a lot of space down to the paint, and when I have good passers like Ryder Soper and Aiden Saunders, they'll find me every time, especially on the pick and roll. So it's really nice to have those guys.
And then it can be fun. You guys get out and run a little bit in transition. So how much of an importance and a core mentality is that to get out and force some turnovers?
It's pretty big. We love to play fast games. It's kind of always what Coach Card has done. So, being able to play a fast-paced game and having the opponent also want to play a fast-paced game is what we want, and it's always enjoyable then. So,
how big was it to get a rebounding victory off of what happened on Friday in Central Cass? You guys get a region victory on the home floor.
It's really nice. It's always good for the morale to get a win, no matter how big, and especially after a tough team like Central Cass. So.
And how much momentum does this build moving forward? You guys get another win, kind of get yourself another advantage in the region standings.
Yeah, well, hopefully we can keep this momentum into practice the next few days, and then moving on to Kindred on Thursday. They're always a good team, and so it'll be fun to play that one too.
What was, you guys didn't really have many times for practice between the last game and tonight, so you guys come in kind of cold from over the weekend. What was Coach Card's mentality coming into this game trying to emphasize most?
Yeah, just kind of energy. We only had an hour practice the night before, so just, taking that energy that we had from the weekend off and bringing that into the game and trying to take that momentum with us throughout the whole game. So.
Well, it seemed like there was some energy in the building here, especially in the second half tonight, so congrats on the victory and enjoy this one.
All right, thank you.
That's Pierce Thompson joining us on the Your Live Event post-game show.
Red River Valley winters are demanding. The expert heating and plumbing technicians at Bears Home Solutions will keep your home warm, dry, and comfortable all winter long. When winter's chill is in the air,
you need a bear in there.
Check out bearshomesolutions.com.
Heard from Pierce Thompson just a moment ago, and his two throwdowns tonight. Those are your Agassiz Precision Ag plays of the contest. Your local precision planting dealer is Agassiz Precision Ag in Hillsboro. Call 701-436-2119 or visit planterdoc.com. And those were your DJ Coulter Agency post-game interviews. Thank you, DJ Coulter, for sponsoring our pre- and post-game interviews tonight. Your home, auto, life, business, and farm insurance agency that wants a shot at your business, go to djcoulter.com. Come to the man that can cover your can, djcoulter.com. That'll wrap it up here tonight from Oak Grove on Your Live Event. The Grovers 65, the Jaguars 51 in the region standings. It will look something like this. Once everything is all completed tonight. Oak Grove was sitting in the 3 seed at 4-2. They improved to 5-2, and Northern Cass will drop to 2-3. We had the Lisbon game going on versus Valley City earlier tonight, so depending on how that one finished, we can on Your Live Event. We appreciate you all for joining us. Signing off from Oak Grove, Josh Boyko. Have a good rest of your night.